Not good when you can see the nettles growing up through it. Look at the state of this, absolute mess. A wee job on here. You will see the lawn here. The grass is shocking, extremely long. Long enough to graze a few sheep on it. And the problem I'm having... Yes, Anya? Hello? Two little helpers mad to come out here. Fixing the mower! So the problem is, my old ride-on mower is a mess. It is totally out of action. So Robbie has been cutting this with the ride-on mower. Sorry, not the ride-on mower, his push mower. But I'm going to have to do something with this mower. It is a mess, absolute mess. You can see it's, I suppose you could call it forgotten. Not good when you can see the nettles growing up through it. And I'm not sure what's involved. There's a problem with the deck. We shall see. Flat wheel on it as well. I have stuff here that will help that. It is sealer. Now, so the problem with that stuff is that in order for it to work, because it sits in the bottom of the tyre, you need to rotate the tyre to get to the spot where the leak is. Now I hope it's sealed there. Anyway, we'll see if this baby will start. Petrol in it anyway. So I had this on charge. Oil in it as well. Okay, let's give it a go. No petrol. Now I'm kind of surprised at that because it's almost full, this machine. I'm after filling it back up. Shouldn't have ran out of petrol, or shouldn't have stopped, but I think I know what it might be. Yeah, pretty low in engine oil. That's the problem. So on these old Honda engines, there's a little switch, acts the same as the on-off switch, where the oil level drops. It it just won't start. It just won't start, so it's worth checking if ever you have a problem with these engines. But anyway, that should be me up and running again. Doesn't like after getting wet. But I think the only hope is let it dry out. Tyre didn't last too long. Have to get a new tyre for that now. Very sad stuff. Yeah, that's not good. Now, my spindle is broke. That's the thing that the iron spins in, or that the blade spin in. Oh dear, oh that's very sad. Alright, so you see the problem here. That's what the blade should look like, with the wing like that for blowing the air. And this is the blade on this side, so you can see where it broke. So it's missing the section here. Put it out of balance, and this part of it here, which is called the spindle, should look like that. It should have 3 wings on it like that. And this one has, well, it has 1 wing here. So what happened was the vibration that came into that caused that to break these two, and then when these two broke, it pulled this piece out of the bed. Now I'm not sure what to do. Do I get a whole new bed? I definitely need that new spindle and a new blade and a new belt. But do I put a whole new cutting deck on it? I don't think they're that expensive now. I could fix that. I know I could fix that. But do I want to? I'd love to get it going because Robbie, my father-in-law, is going to want to cut that lawn. It's a mess. So I don't know, we might do a quick job to get it going. We'll see. What are you at? What are you doing, pair of messers? Junior crew is on the go here. Now you'll see the extent of the grass problem here. Robbie! You're welcome back.
Thanks very much.
You're very welcome back.
I get my own pace.
Yeah, you're well rested.
Ah, fuck off.
Yeah. This'll get you going now.
A couple of sheep.
It'd be the right job.
I do.
Get a few sheep on.
Corner them in.
Yeah.
We'll move off then. It'll be like the gypsies.
Yeah.
Transportation.
Well, I'm just back now. I collected a few bits for the mower.
Good.
Going to get you up and running now.
Good man. Good
Yes, we have belts and pulleys and blades and serious
man.
stuff.
Good lad.
That's unsustainable, that push mower, like, you know. Well, how it all in Canada?
Absolutely great.
Yeah,
Great.
right. And you missed the sheep, of course.
Yes.
You were lonesome.
Well, don't know about lonesome, like, you know. That is maybe going a bit too far.
Yeah. Well, we'll not be idle now. I'm a week today now. I'll be away on holidays. So
Oh, I know.
yeah. So you've it all to do now.
You're no bother to me.
Yeah. You look like you're well rested.
Do I?
You do.
I didn't wake up this morning till 12:30.
Jeez, not like you. Jet lag.
I must have been. I didn't go to bed yesterday.
It's amazing. The day after Robbie left, I went down with a bad back, so it just goes to show the way he's carrying the whole show. Like, you know.
Somebody has to do it. Somebody has to do it.
Yeah, right. Well,
take a look at him.
I'm gonna tackle this mower for you now. I'd say 2 hours. I'd say I'll have you up and running.
Right. Well, when I get up a tea,
I'm gonna get a cup of coffee here just to get the revs up. So
and
anyway,
what else?
another wee job, Robbie. The combo. Serious wheel issues now on that combo. Maybe you knew that, did you?
Now tell me what they are.
Yeah, you had a serious bulge on one of your tyres now.
That's the second time that happened.
Yeah.
For some tyres that I got.
Well, I stuck a brand new tyre in it, so you're ready for life.
Good man.
We have the full service kit for it, oil, air, fuel, the whole lot. We need to get that done as well. She knows his little van.
Ah, it is, isn't it?
She's going like a clock. Yeah, going like a clock. And run on the smell of stuff. She's well loaded up with tools now at the minute, but we'll...
Oh, sure. That's what it's there for.
Yeah. Right, okay, we'll get back to this mower. Robbie, we'll leave you ahead. Now, there's a handy little drain cap on this mower. You just pop the cap, pull it out and twist it a little bit, and it lets the oil out there. And let the air in there. That'll help to drain it pretty quick now. And then oil filter this side. No, it's not actually that tight. Now, so you'll see 11th of June 2019. I'm not sure if you can see that. That's the last time this oil was changed. So it's probably no harm changing the oil in it. We'll let that drain away. Now, the rain came on.
Rain, come on.
You're like a drowned rat.
Not too bad.
Yeah. You're looking forward to getting her resurrected now. As you can see, the oil is draining out of her now.
Good.
Look at the set of this. This is very sad stuff now.
But it has the years done.
It has the work done.
It has the work done.
But it's like yourself, we're going to keep it going.
Yeah. Well, sure, if it's a fella like you that can keep on going.
Yeah. Well, that's what it should look like, and that's what that one looks like. But we have a clatter of parts got here, and we'll have her back together in a few hours.
Where did you get the part?
Our local lawnmower man up the road. I don't know how much that thing was. I'm going to get to that. Yeah, okay. Now, as you can see, my blade is a mess. So this is what a good blade should look like. Not missing this piece. And then this spindle case or shell is what it looks like. But this one is missing the lugs here, which it's just broke off. It's a bit of a weak spot on them. I was wondering why my plasma cutter was a bit spluttery and not working very well. And this is the tip from inside it. So I'm not sure if you'll see that, but look how much shorter that one is. It is just disintegrated. So it's hardly surprising that it was spluttery. But anyway, we'll get this new tip into it here. Oh, I see, it's actually reversible. I was wondering why it's the same on both ends. You can reverse it. Ah, that would explain a lot. So this is a really budget plasma cutter, actually from Lidl. Parkside is from Lidl. Some of the tools not too bad, but this machine has got me out of a hole in a few circumstances. It'll cut 10, 12 mil plate at a struggle, but very, very handy on light stuff like this. So anyway, we'll get cutting here. serious bit of wear on this pin here. I'm just going to build it up. Not the fanciest job I've ever done, but I think it's going to outlast the rest of the decks. Now, so this is my broken spindle, and this is the pulley that sits on top of it, and it is supposed to have teeth in here that meshes with splines on top of this shaft. But if you can see that, it is almost a valley or a gouge mark on the shaft where that has been rocking about. Very, very loose here. So this spindle is actually, look, it's too far gone to do it with. Splines are damaged. It's a bit of a mess. So rather than splitting that, I have a shaft here with good splines, good threads here for the blade sits on that. So I think what I'll do is I'll just replace this shaft rather than stripping this damaged spindle casing. I'm just going to use this shaft and I have a new bearing on top of that. That comes with a new bearing, and I have a new bearing as well for the bottom. So I'm just going to replace this. It's not bad, it's good enough bearing, and that's a pretty good bearing too. But when I have the new ones, I'm just going to stick them on it. Okay, ready for a blade and a pulley on top. So, myself and the little junior mechanic, Noah, is just back from the hairdresser. We're after getting the mop chopped. Noah, come here till we get a look at you. Come over here. Pops is over as well. How are you, doggy? So, Noah, what are you at? Are you going to fix the mower? Oh, me poor little doggy. Hi, Enya. How are you? Enya's out scooting about. So, ready just to reassemble here. I've got my spindle fitted and my shaft ready just to push up here. This shaft just comes up from the bottom here. If I might be able to show you there. Now, so we have a washer sits in on top of that. and then the pulley. So it's only when you see the two blades side by side you realise how bad that one is, how much was worn off it. This should be a good help to it. Really clever the way these are done. So you have a left and a right blade. The both spin opposite to each other that way. And in order to avoid anybody mixing them up, because that would be a disaster, your mower just wouldn't work, you have a 6 blind here, or 6 star, and a 5 star here. So this blade physically can't fit there, and vice versa. So they can only go the right way, you can't really mix them up. So that one should just slot on here. Lovely job. So this blade was something to do with a mulcher, where there was an extra blade if you weren't chopping the grass. Now, I've never used that. So you'll just see the difference in the new bearings. Look at this one still turning, and this one stops pretty quick. I'm kind of regretting now. I probably should have put the new bearings in this, but look, it should be okay. It's unbelievable how well that one's turning. And this one is getting a little bit tight. Probably could change those bearings. Have better bearings there. We might actually do that. I think we will. Yeah.
Can you get me a lead?
A lead?
Yeah.
And where do you want the lead?
Walk, Pop.
What, to walk Pops? You want to bring her for a walk? Oh, she's such a lovely dog. A great dog, isn't she?
Nice.
Now, after unsuccessfully using that tyre sealer, you can see the sidewall of the tyre is pretty bad. You actually see a bulge on it. I ended up chancing a tube in it just to get us going, so probably needs a tyre, but it'll get us going for now. It'll probably do this season. And then go, keyway. I think my deck is ready to fit here. You'll see this has been replaced. You'll see where all the damage was there. This is the important part. It's a bracket that the deck is suspended off. So there's a lot of pressure pulling up on that point. So with that new plate, that should be a good job there. Should be fine. Let's see if we can get the deck fitted here. Watch that, it's a bit spiky that now. A bit spiky for a little boy, okay? Leave that up there.
I need that.
That's for cleaning up stuff, okay? You'll just see me here opening up a wee pulley in here. So it's a little idler pulley that the transmission belt runs on, and you'll see how quickly it stops. It stops very, very quickly. This is a new one I got for it. So this one was very noisy, and I had to put a bit of oil on it to get it going. It was actually seized. So it was just to get going and put a bit of oil on it. So to replace that now, I think I'm going to replace the transmission belt as well. It's not in a great condition either. Are you in, yeah?
I don't want to walk past anymore.
That's okay. We can put her in the bed if you want.
No, Daddy.
No.
I love
So
Daddy.
you'll see why I'm changing this transmission belt. It is pretty cracked, in poor condition. A couple of flat spots on it. Yeah, so look, time for an upgrade. It might do for another wee while, but it's so much easier to change that when the deck's not on it, not connected up. So the new belt I got from my lawnmower man is a Kevlar belt. It's a much harder wearing belt than the standard black rubber belts. Pops, beep beep, beep beep doggy, good dog.
I need that.
This is the belt that makes the mower move forward, Noah. Very important. Now, so it's probably one of the trickier jobs in this, fishing this belt in round all the idler pulleys and all the rest. It is not a nice job, but we'll get there. The first job is round the cooling fan on the hydrostatic transmission on the back here. To kind of fish it round.
Yeah, again. And Daddy licked my arm.
Doggy loves you.
Yeah. Daddy licked my arm.
Did he lick your arm? Oh, I'm not going to lick your arm after the doggy licking it now. Oh, so I think of my belt all the way running up from the transmission here. That's just under that cover. That's the white belt. It runs all the way up there. Noah, the junior mechanic, is giving me a hand here. What do you think? This is better than any school day, isn't it? Yeah. Now we've one more, our new pulley. We'll just put this in here. So this one goes inside here. Get that bolt in there. This boy's enjoying the crack. You like fiddling with stuff, Noah?
Yeah.
Good man, you're very like your daddy. This was the crack I used to love when I was a little boy.
Yeah.
Taking stuff apart and putting it back together.
One little boy.
A little boy, yeah.
I'm a little boy.
You're a little man, that's right. A great little boy.
I can see.
So I had to do a little modification in here.
No.
What are you doing with your daddy? Now get up over here. So you'll see I had to do a little modification here. This is the lever that sets the height of the deck. And you'll see this little lifting rod here. It was a bit low, so I had to put in an extra nut there to make the deck lift even. So when you pull this bar, it means that the deck lift up level. What was happening was it was lifting a bit sooner on the far side, so the deck was sitting like that. And actually I remember Robbie cutting and he was leaving lines on the lawn. So this will mean now that the deck is lifting nice and level.
No.
We're going to put on this cutting belt next now, okay? Clean it in around this.
Oh, don't go. Dad, leave me, Dad.
Yep.
What we do now?
Now I think we're nearly ready for lift off.
Why, Daddy?
There we go.
Why?
Yeah, that's the belt.
What we gonna do now?
Okay, Noah, that's me cutting belt back on.
What's that noise?
That's a squeak from the mower. I hope it doesn't squeak too much when we put it going.
Why, Dada?
After all the work we've done with it. Now, there we go.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Is that tight?
I go with it. Let me be
No, give me that socket. That's the bite. You couldn't have tightened that any better.
Why?
Now,
How you do it?
now here, throw that in the bin for me.
Why?
Good man. Up in the bag there, the sink. Goodbye. Yep.
What are you doing?
Now, just writing when we change the filter, okay?
What? Not that. No. That.
Now, how much oil is this going to take, Noah? Guesswork.
No.
I think it will. Watch, come out. I can't see.
Is that milk gone?
Goodbye. Yeah, I think we'll check that. I think it holds quite a bit. It's a 24 horsepower engine, I think, so I guess it holds quite a bit.
What we do now?
Now, we're just topping up the oil here. We're on the minimum mark and we have another little drop to go into it.
What we do now?
Okay, there we go. How's that?
What we do now?
We're going to get something to eat now in a minute. We'll get Grandad mowing. We need another little bit. I think we do, Noah.
Yeah.
Oh, we do. She's a toasty thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
No.
That's a big one.
Surely you've enough from that now. What do you think?
No.
No? Will we check? Yep. Beep beep.
Yeah.
We better check this air filter when we're here. So we didn't have an air filter in stock. I would have liked to put one on it, but didn't have one. Yeah, definitely need to blow out anyway. Yeah, we're going to give it a go. something not right there now. Not sure what it is. Now, so a very simple little problem in here. Transmission belt was sitting up on a little lug that's there to stop the belt slipping out. So there's a bit of tension on the belt, but hopefully we have it solved now. Now, so there's something just not right in there. But unfortunately, hunger has gotten the better of me. I'm going to have to go and eat. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it in a bit. So, the main man, he just can't wait. He's out with the push mower. And he hit a bit of a stone down here. You hit a stone, Robbie, did you? Yeah. Ah, it's only a small one.
Dead honest. It couldn't be a big one, but...
It's only a small one.
Will it start?
Will it start? Do you think you'll be harm done?
I'm going to put petrol.
Are you low on petrol?
I'm not.
I think, do you know what you can do with this shock?
Now, wait a minute, never mind you go to Sean with.
Put her away. Put her, park it up. That's like
I want to bring her in.
that's like a boy doing a man's job. You have a big lawn to cut here now, and we've a ride-on mower.
Good.
As good as done.
Half done.
I've another little thing to tweak on it. Okay? No, I need to check underneath now.
Yes, we're very happy and
Oh, she went well, Robbie.
good.
Have you oil in this thing?
Oh, sure. I know.
That's a new lawn mower, isn't it?
Brand new.
Oh, she's for lots of oil in, isn't it?
Sean makes €900.
Jesus, you do.
Yeah?
You do pay big, don't you?
Oh, is it now?
No, don't let it over. That's it. Yeah, there's no major damage done, I don't think.
I don't think so. Either.
You think we'll see start now?
This is what Indians do. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Like a boy version of Pocahontas.
Wait. He's away there. Yeah, no long-term damage there, Robbie. I would park that joke up and I'll try and get this ride on finished here. Minutes to finish it. Minutes.
Right.
Just back at this mower after getting something to eat there, and Noah is not too excited about the noise. He doesn't like the loud noises, do you? If you could find a pair of earmuffs, I'd put them on you and you wouldn't be too bad. Will you try and find the earmuffs? Yeah, okay. There you go. How's that? Will that help? Okay. I think we're ready to roll. Okay. Okay, I think we lift off. Pretty confident in that. Everything seems to be running well. So I had to put my block of timber on the seat there because it won't run the transmission belt unless you have somebody on it. So anyway, I think we're ready to hand it over to the main man and see if she's going to cut grass. Oh, I have one more wee job to do. Now he's ready for action.
Yeah. What does that do?
This is to keep the steering light for Grandad. Yeah.
Fair job, Grandad.
Watch yourselves there.
just not running that terrible well, and I've convinced myself that the petrol is bad. It's been in it all winter, so just draining it out here. We'll try some fresh petrol, see what that does. Okay, we're all out, Robert. I think you're happy with that.
I think so. Take it off.
Yeah. Okay, get a bit of fresh stuff into her. Bit of metal work needed there, Robbie.
Yeah, with the batch.
Yeah. Job for another day. Might stick a rag in it for now if you.
Or whatever.
Get you going today. She badly needs to be cut anyway, doesn't it? Huh?
Most when you said.
Should have the right to cut for hay when we were at it. There would have been a bale of hay on it.
It would have been a good couple of lambs and the belly on them that you have it for.
Yeah, yeah. Right, I'll go. Oh, I have a rag here. Might do the job. Could be worse. Jesus, better not be smoking around there, Robbie. No naked flames or lights around that. Anyway, oh, you're nearly full. You're nearly full. Are you going to fill her up? Full. It'll take the full tank, I'd say.
Settle for that, is it?
Yeah, that's the job. Right, okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
Give her a go.
Give her a go.
So give her a rattle there and see how you go. Are you confident?
For a start, I have no drink taken anyway.
Yeah. Choke her there, Robbie, for a second. That's it, let her in, choke in. Going well, pretty happy with it. Robbie's in with the first load on the pit here. It's a happy man now. I think that's a success. So we've that bit to cut and all of this as well. So the fair I'll run the cut there. It's just too much for a push mower. So I'd say we'd be glad to see that machine back in action. Are you happy?
Long time waiting. But I have to admit, it's under the hands of a surgeon.
Well, I always say the best things come to those who wait.
You see this beard?
Yeah.
I hadn't even started
Yeah.
when you...
Yeah. Well, no man could face into a lawn like that with the push mower, so
No,
yeah, she'll keep you going now on that. There's a 5-year guarantee with it now.
but that's a guarantee from who? From the man above? You get a guarantee of him.
Yeah. Guarantees she won't last 5
Fucking
years. But
barely
anyway.
gets it.
Well, it's just good to see her back in action, and it's good to see you back in action. They were all looking for you in the last couple of videos.
Right,
You're a big miss to the operation.
yeah.
You're ready for action now.
Ready for action and let the ball roll.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, happy with that.
Well, on that positive note, we're going to wrap up today's video. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Keep it country.